Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are playing Minecraft and I'm going to be showing you a couple cool tricks that I know. So, on to the first trick. So, let's say that you you want to for some reason collect mobs or zombies. Yeah, zombies. You want to collect zombies. So, one way that I think is a good way is so first you're gonna need wood and you're gonna need iron bars or glass, I guess would work, and then you're going to need some honey blocks. So if you see right here, if you want to collect zombies for who knows what reason, I don't know if this is really useful. I just thought this was funny. You can take this and you can this little thing you've got to build here. I usually don't play on Pocket Edition, which is why this is annoying for me. I wish I had my controller connected to my phone. Oh my gosh. So now that you've built this, I usually put wood on top of here because I don't know, I like it that way. I think it looks better. You don't have to do this. You don't have, like I said, you don't have to put wood on top. But you can go down to the spawn eggs. As you can see, I don't use Pocket Edition. You know what? I give up. Wait, I think it's right here. Yes, spawn eggs. So you go to the spawn eggs and you find a villager, and I'm just gonna put these zombies to pretend that zombies came to try to get the villager. So you stick the villager inside this box, and yeah, that really sucks for the villager, but who cares about the villager? Nobody. Okay, so now that we've established that nobody cares about the villager, what you've got to do is you've got to go down here and you've got to replace these blocks right here with honey. And all around the villager's little hut, you gotta replace the bottom blocks with honey. And I'll be back once I do that. And after you're done, it kind of looks like a torture chamber for a villager. But we're not gonna talk about that. So what's gonna happen is, see, there's gonna be a zombie, and he's gonna be like, "Hi." And you know what? I didn't think about that. You should probably place some blocks around the edges of the villager hut's thing right here, just so the zombie doesn't burn. And so yeah, you're not gonna need the top right here, but you will need these little shaders to make sure the zombies don't die. Or I mean, if you're farming zombies for their whatever it's called, their rotten meat, then you probably will want them to die. But yeah, so you come here and they're stuck here now. And either way, you don't really have to have the honeys. I'd actually put hoppers there if you wanted to collect their rotten meat, but if you don't want to do that and you just want them to stay there and do who knows what with them, then you've got this because you can't jump. So, there. On to the next thing. Okay, so this one is really useful. So the others might not be as useful as this, but this one is like really useful, so you probably want to stay tuned for this one. So this one involves commands, but it's not like one of those really complicated command things. And so, you probably want me to actually show you it. So, oops. So you go here, and literally this is all you have to type in. So you have to type in slash space give. I don't know why it's not showing up. Oh, oops. A give space, and then you have to go at S, or you can put your username there, and then you can put structure. Wait, am I typing this in right? Structure, and then space underscore, and then block. The structure void, the other one, I'll be showing you later. So if you want to see that, then keep watching. So this is a really useful block. This block right here, if you haven't heard about it, then you probably want to watch if you play Minecraft. This block is super useful, like really, really useful. So take this block, and it's basically copy and paste in Minecraft. Like, literally, that's basically what it is. So you come over here and you're like, man, you find this tree and you're like, I really like this tree. I want to put this tree by my house. So you come here and you put this right here and make sure nothing is in there but the tree. And you come up to the block and you click on the block. And now you've got this little area. Now you're like, wait a second. My tree, it's cut. So you see those things right there, those numbers? You can adjust those to make the area bigger so it can fit your whole tree, and smaller if you don't want that grass to be there. But right now I don't care. So yeah, you can make that box bigger, smaller, super small, super big, however you would like it with those numbers down there. And after you're done doing all that, you go over to structure name, and you change it to whatever you want. I'm just gonna change it to G. It doesn't really matter. And then you save. And then you can break this. You don't have to, but you can. And now I'm going to go over to my house. Wait a second. I don't have a house. This is my house. Okay, now that we've established that this block right here is my house, I'm like, wow, I really want this grassy stuff to be next to my house. So you come over by your house and you make sure this box is the area which the stuff will be in, so it's gonna destroy that tree part right there. So yeah, and so you got to be careful where you put it, and you click on it and you go to load, and then you put the name in of your structure. You type G, you got G, and then you just press load, and boom, you got your tree. Man, I love my tree. This is my favorite tree. It's my only tree. I need to hug this tree. On to the next one. Okay, this is another one which I don't really know how you could use it, but it is pretty cool. So, this one you need a command to get. You can't get in the creative menu. So, you type in where is it? Slash give back. Oh my gosh. Give, and then at s, and then you basically type in the same thing, structure, until you get to the underscore, and then that's where you change it. You type in void, which, whatever. And you get this block, which when it's in your hand, you can see it, but when it's not in your hand, you can't see it. So, yeah. But unlike another block I'm going to show, this block is it's not really a block, because as you can see, if I have it in my hand, I can walk straight through it. If I have it in my hand, if I don't have it in my hand, I can walk straight through it. You can always walk through it. So it's really like it's not there unless you have one of these things on and you click on it and you can see it. One of those type of things that lights up. But if somebody doesn't have that, they would not know it's there. So, one thing I think this is good for is, because you can do this, you can, I don't know why you would do this, but I find it personally fun. You can go here and you can grab some rails. Where are the rails? Okay, now that I've acquired some rails, you can take the rails and you can place them on top of the structure void, and it just makes a kind of cool sight. It's like this is, I guess, one way to make your friends go, what the heck? And it's really cool to mess around with. It's pretty fun to mess around with, and you can do stuff like this if you don't want your rail to be connected to anything, which, why you would want that, I don't know. So, yeah, and it's literally nothing is there, so you can trick a lot of people, make them think, look, there's nothing under it, when literally you can just walk straight through it. It's really fun to mess around with. So probably one of my favorite blocks. I didn't know what it did until I discovered it after that, and I was like, whoa, this is sick! On to the next one. Okay, so this one you might have heard of. A lot of people use it, and if you have, then you can go to the next one. So this is a barrier block. This is for the people who don't play Minecraft as much as me and don't know what a barrier block is. So another item that you can't get in the creative menu, just type in /give and space @s, order your username, but and this time you don't have to do _block. So you can just do barrier and then next, and boom, you're good to go. And most of these work on pretty sure all these blocks work on all of the platforms like Bedrock, Java, Xbox, mobile. Usually I play on Xbox or computer, but you know, I'm mobile right now, so yeah. But this is a barrier block. It's kind of like the other block, except for that, you know, when you take it out of your hand, it's invisible. Except for that, you can't walk through it. So this is quite useful when you're a map maker and you don't want people going out of the way of like whatever your map, and you're like, but I still want it to look like you can leave. So not to ruin the aesthetic with a giant wall, you can just put a giant invisible wall, because that is great. I love giant invisible walls. But this, one way I use this is for my frogs, to keep them in my backyard in Minecraft. The frogs, you know, the frogs from the new Wild update. Those guys jump so high, it's really annoying. And so, yeah, I put a fence down to make it look like there's just a fence, and then put barriers on top of it. So that's a cool trick right there for you. On to the next one. Okay, so this one could also be useful to map makers, but this one is so this is another item that you can't get from the creative menu. So you can go to /give, you know the formula, @s, and then you do, this one's weird because this one's so secret that it doesn't even show up in that top thing right there. This one is weird. It's supposed to be secret. Spawn. Yeah, that's how you spell spawn. Spawn spawn _egg space and then 1 and 51. And see how there's nothing up there and it's just showing what I put? That's how secret this one is. And then you press next and you get this rainbow egg. And as you can see, if we go down to the eggs, there is no rainbow egg. So you might be like, what is this? This is what it is. And if you look, it's an NPC. And if you're in creative mode, you can press edit. Only people in creative mode though, which is why it's for like maps. It's for like NPC. You can even name it. You can be like Bob. You know what? Bihib. That's what I'm naming him. And you can change the skin to any of these, boy or girl. And then they got the cool ones. They've got a bunch of doctor scientist people, more doctor scientist people than this, and then a computer. I'm going to set it as the computer for now. And then you can edit dialogue, because when somebody's not in creative mode and they click on this, this is what they get. They get this picture, their name at the top, and then they get their dialogue. Hi, I'm a bot, bro. And then, yeah, so, but if you go to advanced settings, you can click command. This is for people who know how to do commands, but you know, yeah. So you come over here and you're like, you want this guy to give them a potato. So /give and you have to put P this time. I'm just gonna put iron ingot because I don't want to spell potato wrong, even though that's the most simple word. I don't know with Minecraft. So iron, and then if you were to do something like this, you might want to look up what you should put for these, but it's iron _ ingot. I hate typing with this. And then you can make it button mode. So when you go to edit dialogue, you press the button and you get an iron ingot. I hate this. I hate this. So I accidentally broke it. So what? Why isn't it letting me? Okay. 1 second. Edit. Okay. So I'm just not going to mess with that again. So add command. And if you want it to be button mode, I'm just going to... This isn't even a command. I don't care by this point. Turn on button mode. You can actually name the buttons. You can be like... Fat Boy. And then you can go back and edit dialogue and press on Fat Boy. Which does nothing. Edit. I don't know why I have to get so close. So, oops. So you can go to advanced settings. You can do on enter. So when they enter, the command happens. So you can be like, I'm just going to do the command now. / give. Here, I won't waste your time. And there. So now if you take off button mode and you press on enter, then when they go up to it and they press on it, it'll say like something. It won't say edit. It'll say something else. They press on it and then they'll go straight to here. And once they go out, they'll get an iron ingot. As you can... So yeah, that's what they got. They got an iron ingot. So if you go back though... oh my gosh. And you go to advanced settings. If you do on exits instead, then when they leave, they will get an iron ingot. And I think I did the command wrong because I didn't get it. But that's not because of the thing. So... yeah, those were the things. I hope you liked them, guys. This video was annoying to make for a bunch of reasons, but, you know, whatever. It was pretty easy to make. I usually don't play on mobile and make a bunch of different videos. I do gaming videos, I do vlogs, I do, I think I'm gonna do an animating video. I don't know, I know how, but, yeah, and yeah, I do a bunch of other stuff, plus play more Minecraft I play on computer, I play on Xbox, and mobile. So, if you want to go check out my other videos, please. And please think about subscribing, and please like this video. Because it supports my channel a lot, so I can go bigger and become a huge YouTuber. Bye!